so much credit back in the bank just for one individual fixture.
Yeah, absolutely. And then they will have to keep doing it because, as we said, the top 5 is not guaranteed at all for them. There will be a massive fight between them, Chelsea and
Brentford,
and even Brentford and United, obviously, for just the 2 places you would think after Villa, City and Arsenal in whatever order. So this is not just about tonight, but you're right, and John is right as well. For the noise around Arne Slot, I don't think he's had to play a game as big maybe as this one tonight. For all the bad performances and results they had previously in the season, we were all together at the reverse fixture. When they got battered by City, it was 3, it could have been 5, okay. But today, because it's at home as well, and because it's true, there's unrest in this fan base at Liverpool massively right now. I think this is the way, and maybe that's why he was there already by the touchline when they were warming up, why he led them back into the dressing room, because he knows how important this is.
The other area of the pitch, Paul, that I thought would be interesting to discuss is that holding midfield area where you've got Ryan Gravenberch, who obviously really last season they did not expect him to be playing that role. They wanted Zubimendi, of course. I mean, now we're really rewinding the clock, and it ended up being Gravenberch really developing into a great fit for that position. Obviously, on the other side, you've got Rodri for Manchester City. It's quite difficult to watch Rodri at the moment, I think, because I think we all hope that he is able to get back to his absolute best. I think you'd have to be quite a cruel person, even as a non-neutral, to hope for anything else. However, he doesn't look anywhere near as mobile at the minute as peak Rodri, does he?
No, he doesn't look at his best, but I think he's still such an important player. I mean, you look at the stats from before he got injured, with the amount of games that Manchester City lost with and without him, actually coming back into the side. You have a leader in the dressing room as well, you have a character, and that breeds confidence within your team. When you look around the dressing room and you see a Ballon d'Or winner, you see somebody who's won 4 Premier Leagues and a Champions League in your dressing room, one of your leaders, he may not be at his best, but I think to have him in that side is very important for Manchester City.
You know, I've seen quite a few of the games recently, the Manchester City matches, and we've said repeatedly that Rodri is just not there yet, not there. And actually, what jumped out at me is, and he's committing little fouls, and he's been penalised for them. Rightly sent off in Buda, might have been sent off at Tottenham last weekend. Escaped a second yellow card there, and actually he is now in his last 5 appearances, Rodri, he's picked up 5 yellow cards and a red, two of them added up to a red. You know, he's got to improve that.
It's the signs of struggle, isn't it? Especially in that position. I mean, the Buda Glimt one game where John Murray almost came back frozen from, and maybe Rodri was frozen as well on that plastic pitch.
He looked at Jules a little bit at times.
And the way